on Tuesday, July 9th. From bureaus around the globe, this is World Monitor, a television presentation of the Christian Science Monitor. And now, John Hart in Boston.
Good evening. Two-thirds of the Soviet Union agreed. An anti-crisis program was signed and endorsed by 10 of the 15 republics, plus President Gorbachev. It aims for private enterprise with government control. Reuters reports that it sidelines the radical plan for the grand bargain put together at Harvard by Soviet and American economists. This plan gives republics licenses for their own foreign trade, all products, including oil, gas, and coal. It keeps a national financial system, no local currency as the Ukraine wanted. And it begins to turn communist business into private enterprise. Food, construction, light industry, services, consumer goods, and transportation. Transportation is one of the main reasons shelves are empty. A third of the country's food rots in the field. Barbara Bradley on the railroad.
The Trans-Siberian Railroad, the longest connected rail line in the world, it has for decades conjured up images of Russia's rich, romantic past. But to Yuri Muravyov, who's been at the controls of one Soviet train or another for the last 32 years, the reality of this century-old railroad falls somewhat short of that image.
Ну, конечно, локомотивы, конечно, уже лучше, чтобы они были. Не только лучше, чтобы в комфорте были в кабинах.
Passengers might say the same thing, but with people making up only a fraction of the carried load, this railroad is not built for comfort. It's built for cargo. Because there are no highways traversing the country, more than half of the world's rail cargo is carried on Soviet tracks. But unless the country makes a massive investment in its crumbling facilities, the idea that the Trans-Siberian Railway will one day be a lucrative land bridge between Asia and Europe may itself crumble. The reason? The Trans-Siberian Railroad is showing its age. Started in 1891, workers laid nearly 7,000 miles of track through mountains and swamp in just 25 years. But in the last 75, there's been little renovation. The Soviets tried to maintain the system, and they're slowly building alternative routes. But for now, the Trans-Siberian remains the mainstay, and the Soviets can't afford to give the aging railroad a break.
Traffic intensity is so high, on many stretches you have a train every 6 minutes in one direction. It's double tracked. You can't really maintain tracks. You can't really repair the railroad where traffic is so intensive.
The Amur Bridge is the only one spanning the Amur River. Were the 89-year-old structure to be closed for repairs, it would shut down traffic in much of the Soviet Far East, including shipments to and from Asia. Even now, it's a bottleneck. Like 63% of the Trans-Siberian Railway, the bridge has but one track. Trains must wait their turn to cross. While theoretically it could take just 18 days to move goods across the country, sometimes it takes 70. Economists say that the delays hurt the chances for increased foreign business.
Containers get stuck in Soviet rail yards for long lengths of time. The clearance problems at the Soviet frontier border stations, such as in Brest, can slow containers up for 2 to 3 weeks at a time.
The central government has agreed to a plan to modernize the system by the year 2000. The price tag in the Soviet Far East alone will come to about 300 million rubles, nearly $200 million at the official rate, according to Pisarsky. But the cost of not modernizing, he says, would be far greater.
Она имеет прямое отношение к этому делу. Ибо если железная дорога не будет иметь возможности увеличивать перевозки грузов, то это будет барьером, это будет тем тормозом, над которым работает сейчас страна по увеличению своих внешнеэкономических связей.
Foreign economists say that if the Soviets do make a reliable land bridge, it will radically alter the way goods are shipped between Asia and Europe, directing new traffic and new money to the 100-year-old railroad. For World Monitor, I'm Barbara Bradley in Habarovsk.
When we come back, the absence of trust in Yugoslavia and other news.